Good morning, everyone. Sure, Afna. One second. Meanwhile, like others are joining, so we can do one thing. I just give you the access. You share your screen and let me know what is the issue. Hi, Bhavani. Morning. Yes, Aftab, I give the access. You can go ahead and just present your screen. Let's see. Good morning, Nishan. Good morning, Vishnu. Yeah, I can able to see your screen, but what exactly? It's a black screen. Like what exactly your issue? Like is it able to you're not able to on it Anaconda or it shows black screen like that? Do one thing, close the things and again open a Jupyter notebook. This is my Jupyter notebook front output is too small. I can able to see where you are. But I'm not able to see after. I'm just able to see your black screen. Indra, sure. Last 5 minutes or 10 minutes now, just remind me this. I'll just go ahead and explain you the concept. Okay, now it's login to the last login console. So good morning, everyone. I just observe still the people are joining. Let everyone join, then I'll start. I'll wait for 5 more minutes. And yeah, after I'm not able to see properly. Last login, it shows now to me last login things. Friday, 19 May, like that it shows. Contact activated. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It does not accept. Yeah, now I'm able to see. You're just opening notebook. Mm-hmm. Started. No, I'm not able to see still the notebook. Yeah, now I'm able to see. Yes, yes. It's kernel started. Okay. What is the issue basically? You can unmute also after. Like you can unmute yourself and you can tell me like what exactly the issue.
Ma'am, I want to increase this output cell font size.
Okay, you want to increase the output for, okay. See, this is a by default one. Whatever it is there for your, you are using Mac, right?
Yes.
Yeah, for the Mac, it's a by default one. If you want to change, you need to change with the system configuration. I'll check it once regarding the system configuration in Apple, how we'll change it.
Okay, ma'am. I
Okay.
tried yesterday, but it is a little confusing for me how to change this,
Mhm.
because when I type the code for any
Mhm.
anything in Python, it
Yeah, yeah.
gives a bunch of output, but it is very small to see.
Okay, understood it. That's why I told, because in a Mac there will be a default one. These are the default one. Like
Yes, I
whatever the
tried
setting it
to
is there.
increase this
Hmm.
set, and also this.
Yeah, I'll send you the code for you, okay? Because you're using Apple. So
Yes,
give me a time. I'll just go through that because I'm using Windows. So for Apple, there will be a different configuration for your system. So I
yes.
need to check with that Apple which it is supported, and then I'll give you the thing, because you need to change the system setting, not a system like Jupyter Notebook setting. It's
Okay,
not like
system.
a one. No,
Okay.
not system, like Jupyter Notebook. Well, Jupyter Notebook has some default setting, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we need to go
But
ahead with that.
But in this Jupyter Notebook page, I can't see Jupyter Notebook setting.
No, no, not here, not like this. Like how you connected, right? We have a username, passwords also, right? To the
Yes.
command prompt. I'll give you the V for the Apple, how it will be. For Windows, what happened after, if we want to do that, we were going forward to that the consoles. Like Anaconda has their own command prompt consoles. From there,
Yes.
we can give the user ID password. There, we can give the font size for the output to change it. But Apple, let me check once and I'll update you in the next session. Is it fine?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Sure, sure. No issues. Let me check with the Apple configuration one, because it has some different configurations. So I need to check that first of all. I'll check with my system also, because I have also Mac. I'll
Okay.
check with that with my personal system.
Okay.
I'm using Mac as a personal system, so I'll check in my personal system how it will be. If it is work in my personal system, then only I will forward to you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Sure. Any other issue? Only that is the issue, right?
Yes.
No issue. You manage for this week, and next week when we connect for the session, I will forward you the things there. And if I got it soon, na, I'll inform a support. I'll give it to a support team. They will forward to you then.
Yes. Here
Okay.
I can see. Yes. Here I can see in the Safari, the output is a little bigger. But when I
Yeah.
open Chrome, the output is
Maybe it is a
yes.
Chrome one, because sometime it will be the default browser also. Because
Yes.
you told you when you are opening in a Safari, it will be a font size bigger for the output, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm taking your points. I will check with the different browser as well. If it is you are using a Chrome, what will be the size they are taking is, as well as I'm
Yes.
Microsoft.
Chrome gives more small output.
Okay. Edge, did you check with Edge, Microsoft Edge?
No, I haven't checked it.
Okay, no issues. I just check it once and get back to you after about this. It's not a big more thing for now. You can practice it. Only the issue was output is too small. So let me check with your Apple configurations and then I'll get. Which is your what will be your configuration for your system? Can you tell me?
This is a MacBook Air M1.
Okay. Then fine. I have all the same thing. So I'll check with that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. I think everyone join. Let's start the thing. Yeah, that's all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning, all. Good morning, guys. So I think everyone join. Let's start. Vishnu, it's not like that. If you have any doubts and at that time, let me know. I'll give you the access that particular time to unmute yourself and ask the doubts. Because see, Vishnu, what happened if I give it now itself, there will be so many unwanted noise when I'm taking a session. So it will be disturbing other people. I don't want that to be happen in the session. If someone has a doubt, let me know that time. I will give you the access at particular time. You can unmute yourself. You can ask that. Not parallelly. It will affect the session. Sure. Okay. So folks, let's start with the things. Now we'll be moving towards the data types called list. Yesterday we saw some string, how to create an all integer. Like we started with the data types of numeric data types, finished the numeric data types, and then we move to the sequence data type. In a sequence data type, we just observe how to start with the string. And now we are moving to the concept called a list. And a sequence data type, we are having a list, tuple, set, and dictionary. So first of all, we'll be talking about the list. Whenever we are talking about the list, we are in a Python, what happened? There will be one concept in other programming language called array. But Python doesn't support directly this array concept. Basically, we doesn't have a direct concept of array in Python. To similarity of array, whatever array. So first of all, just understand what is array for a just way. Array is nothing but we call as a homogeneous data type, and it holds a multiple value together in a same type. Multiple value together in a same type. Same type means data type, nothing but data type. Now, it holds also with the index value. I'll show you how it will be. So the same concept, the list is also holding. So we call list is just like a array, just like a array. It's not a array, like a array, because list can hold a multiple value with a multiple data type. Multiple value with combinations of data type as well. With combinations of data type. Combinations of data type. Now, why we are not taking list as a fully array? Because in a Python, we have one concept in a future session, in further session, we'll be learning that is called NumPy. So basically, NumPy is like a same as a array. But now just focus on list. It's just some similarities there in a list also, because it also taking in the same way like a array or ordered list. Ordered list. Ordered list means it will be in a continuous way. Continuous way. That like array homogeneous data type, same continuous way. So if you want to store a list, first of all, we need to create, right? There will be the syntax of creating a list. We need to follow that. syntax will be there. What will be there? List name. List name follow all the variable names, terms and condition. You can take it like it not start from 1 to 3. Same thing here. Whenever we are creating a list name, follow those rules how we are creating a variable name. List name equals to square bracket. Bracket is a compulsory thing. The reason behind that, this bracket is only the symbol of a list. Symbol of a list. Because each and every this data types has a different bracket. If you won't follow that, if you go with another bracket, they will take as a that particular data type. List used a square bracket. Now, inside the square bracket, you need to give your value. The value can be any data type. You can give 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This will be my integer. Suppose the next list I create with your string data type, John, Kia. Then the next list will be creating with the float data type, 10.20, 30.40, and then we'll be having called 40.8. So that will be my third list. List fourth will be, can be combinations also, 10, Kia, comma, 40.8. So list can hold a different type of variety. And whenever you create the list, by default, index will be generated. You don't want to worry about that because it's generated by default. How? An index value always start from 0. So list of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here, 0, 1. Again, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. If you want to see single value of that, you can check like that. List of 3 of 0. If you want to check this, if you print this one, you got the value 0. Sorry, 10. So because list of 3 the name, and that is my index value. The same thing if you observe in your memory, because it will be stored in a memory in a by default way. So if I'm keeping here a memory, so memory also, it will be storing one by one the values there. They will create a particular thing and they will start holding it. So first of all, if I keep it here, this is my memory. I created one array. In the memory, they will create one array. In the array, whatever the list name is there, that is called a list name here, list 1, because we are not supporting. In a list 1, 10, 20s are there. They will hold like that, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Each of that, list 1 of 0, list 1 of 1, list 1 of 2, list 1 of 3, and list 1 of 4. This is how it will be store the value each and every time. They will be going to store. This will be this value. 0 means 10, 1 will indicate 20, 2 will indicate 30, 3 will indicate 40, 4 will indicate 50. Each and everything has some address also. That not matter for us. So that's how we are creating a list in your Python. And one more thing we call as a list is a mutable data type. It's supposed a mutable data type. The reason of mutable data type, the reason is in a mutable data type, we can change the nature, change the nature. Now, what is the meaning of change the nature? As a continuous order list, if you want to add something, if you want to remove something, because once we created, if you want to do any modifications of the list, it is possible to do. So that type of things called as a mutable data or mutable data type. Any doubts till now, folks? Any questions? Don't worry, we'll see in a notebook also how basically it's work, how to create everything. And one more thing, list has a keyword called list, list, small l. That's a predefined keyword for a list. Sure, Nishan, I'll explain it again. So basically, when we talk about the list data type is used to hold a ordered list. Ordered ordered list, and list has its own predefined keyword called list list. That's a class. Again, that is also a class. Now what happened when we want to go ahead with the order list? To order list, the meaning of order list, it will be a continuous format, means 1 by 2. It's not like here and there. It will be in a continuous format. Now list is like a similar type of array, because how the array is stored in other programming language, list also stored in that way. To create a list, we'll be creating with the square bracket with the list name L1, and a square bracket, I can keep it in a same data type, as well as I can keep it in a combinations of data type. Depend upon our requirement, we need to create a list with the square bracket. We create it. If you see the memory, how it will be stored, whenever we create a list, they will create a list inside the memory, and each and everything inside the list, it will be hold like that: 10, John, Kia, and 10.4. It is not like that in a one everything will be same. No, it has a different of index value for each and everything. L1 of 0, L1 of 1, L1 of 2, L1 of 3. Now if you want to see the first value L1, you can just print and see also L1 of 0. You will get the values there directly. So L0 will indicate 10, 1 will indicate John, 2 will indicate Kia, and 3 will indicate 40. So each and everything has their particular in the things also, particular address also. We don't want to worry about that. They will give some address for the binary number. So this is how we store the value. What is the purpose of store? Because priorly whatever we created, the variable name and all, it will hold on only one value for the particular one variable for one value. That's how it's stored. But list can hold it a sequence of value here. Sequence of value. If you observe, that can be a n number of sequence, you can hold it here. So that is the plus point to use a list here. Once you used it, easily can be particular thing can be used, and we call list is will our mutable data type. Mutable data type. What is the meaning of mutable data type? If you want to do any changes in your nature, changes of a nature, you can do it easily. Like if I want to add anything, if you want to remove anything, we can do easily. It is a flexible on that particular thing. So this is how we use the list in a Python. Got it now? Got it, folks? Done? Any questions till now, or shall we proceed? No. Okay, good to go. Now, before moving to that, we have some methods in list. We'll discuss that, and then we'll be jumping to the Jupyter Notebook. Now, so list, I'll go ahead with the basics method, which is more used in that. So methods are like, for the first method, we call append, reverse method, sort, index method, clear method, insert, insert method, and then we are having a remove method. Yeah, I'll come to that, Vishnu, don't worry. I remember that. Yeah, that's why I started the method, because I remember string also will discuss some method. So once I finish this one, I'll give that together. We'll see that outputs. Yeah, let's continue. So here we have some particular methods we call as append, reverse, sort, index, clear, insert, and remove. Those are some basic method. Now, whenever we talk about the append method, what is the meaning of append method? To add the element in your, suppose you have a list here. Let me keep some list here, okay? Now, in this list, if you add some element end of the list, add some element end of the list, then we need to use append method. With the help of append method, we can add the element, but it will be add at the last. If I used append of 60, it will add in a last one. So this is how the append work. Now reverse method is just a basic thing. It will reverse the list. It will just reverse the list. Whatever you have it, 50, 40, 30, 20. Short method, see, this is my sequence, but it's not compulsory, right? If I have like this. So if you want to short the method in a ascending order by default, it will be the ascending order. So you need to use a short method to sort it. We'll got output 1, 5, 7, 10, 20 with the help of short method. Index method, if you want to return the index of any value, suppose you need to check what is the index of 30, that is 2. So if you want, you can use index method to return the index of specified value, to returns the index of specified value. Now the clear method, if you want to use a clear method, it will remove all the element from the list. It will remove all the element. Whatever element will be there, it will remove, but list is not removed. Remember, when you use the clear method, element will be removed, but list will be empty. Empty list will be there. What is the empty list? It will be the empty list. There is nothing. But later you can again insert the value, insert element or data there. So if you want to remove all the element in the list, you can use clear. Insert method, as I told you, insert method is used to insert a element with the position. Here, if you use this, it will also add the element. Okay, it will also use for add the element, how the append use. But if you use append, it will directly add end of the list. But here, depend upon the position. You can give the position index value basically. Key 0, 2, 3, which position you wanted. In that particular position, it will add the element. Now, if you use remove, it will remove the specified element. Clear is used for what? It will remove all the element. But in the remove, what happen? If you want to remove only 40, you can remove it. It will remove the specified element in the list. So those are some basics of your methods in a list. Any doubts till now? Short method. Okay, short method is just a sorting of numbers or values. Okay, short. But if you have a combinations there, then you can't use it. Like when you have like suppose you have a string and you have a float, this time again the issue will come. But if you have a same type of data type like a string, or sorry, like your integer or float or string, then you can use sort to sort the element. Now if I have a list, this one, suppose the list is 20, 10, 5, 1, 7, I need to sort that particular thing in a method. That is, I'll get is 1, 5, 7, 10, 20. That is our ascending order. Now the questions come, if we use sort, there will be by default sorting happen. If you heard about the data structure concept, there will be lots of sorting technique, bubble sort, then your selection sort. So by default, this is a predefined method. Those are all the predefined method. When we talk about predefined method, means already those methods are created with some value. The sort is hold as a quick sort. Suppose someone asks you, what sort method hold which type of sorting technique? That is a quick sort technique. It holds that. Depend upon your accuracy, because we have a different type of thing. With the help of that, they will sort this element, and we got one. We don't want to know what are the thing. Just remember, this is a technique. With the help of that, they will sort it 1, 5, 7, 10, 20. And that will be happen in a backend. Yes, good question. There is no descending order things DESC, but you can do it how? When we are, I'll show you that too. When we are using sort, you can do like this. Sort in a bracket, reverse equals to true. Means I need a reverse. Because Python doesn't support any DESC, descending order and all. Python doesn't support. But as we needed a descending order, we can do like the reverse equals to true. It will reverse it. So those are the manual things. We need to understand how it will be. Okay, next Pavan. So it insert meta, we can add element the content required index location of. Yes, Pavan, you are exactly correct, because with the help of insert method, suppose I need a list of 3 should be a 10. So with the help of insert method, directly I can pass here 3, 10. I'll show you how to pass the values there. Directly in the index value of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. 3, it will be put as a 10 and then 40. One more thing, as I put a 10, there is one disadvantage in a list that will be later in another data type will be solving that. Duplicate values are allowed here. Duplicate values. List will hold the duplicate values also. You can use 10 twice, thrice also. It is allowed in a list. They will not give any restriction. But we can solve this disadvantage in another data type. We'll discuss after this. Any questions? Any more questions regarding the list method? Index. Okay. Indra, index is used for just to check that what is the index for particular value. I need to check index of 20. What is the index of 20? 1. Okay. That is your index method to check the index of this particular values. Okay. Next is clear. Clear is used to remove all the elements. Suppose you use clear list dot clear, because with the dot operator only we'll use the methods. So list dot clear method, if I use like this, whatever it is there, 1, 5, 7, 10, 10, suppose this is my list, it will be remove all the element from here and empty list will be there. Empty list will be remaining. Inside whatever value will be there, with the help of clear method will be removed. We can remove spaces with this clear function. Everything will be removed, whatever it is there. And in a Python, na Sachin, don't worry about space and all, because they will be taking care about that. Because I know in other programming we used to worry about that. Here, if you have a extra spaces, everything, if we are taking as a one particular value there, or in a mainly when we are taking it in a string type, if we give that this will be my one particular data also as a space in a string, so that will be also removed. Done? Done, folks? Okay, done. Okay, before moving to that, we'll discuss string method and directly we'll jump then. So yesterday already we saw that so many things in a string, like how to create and all. There will be some basics method in a string which we'll be discussing. The first one will be your count, then split, find, replace, and the last one, concatenation. Okay. Now, basically, when you use a count method, it will return the, okay, let me take some string first. Python. Vishnu, in Python, why we more focus on indentation when we use other compilers? Vishnu, still we are not seeing any indentation error. Yes, Python has that issues. And when we move to the control state, after today only I'll be going with the control statement itself. When I explain you guys, that time you'll get to know indentation issue will be there, because that is a space issue. And till now we are not facing it because we are just going with the data types. In a control statement, when we go with if else statement, yes, if the spaces are not proper, indentation error will be there, and that will be one of the, you can take as a disadvantage of your Python. See, remember folks, always if Python gives lots of advantage, there will be a disadvantage, but I'll tell you how you can manage the indentation errors also. See, if you follow that now, how the entire things will be there line by line, you never got the indentation error. Or else if you try to give a tab space, mostly as a developer we are trying that tab space will be the good one, but tab space also sometimes give the indentation error. Better follow the flow, entered it, and whenever the place will come for that, that will be the best place to write a code on that. That will be there. We can't remove the indentation issues in Python. We need to manage, like we need to overcome with the disadvantage. That is a disadvantage, but we can make it as advantage also. Okay. Let's continue now. Now, the first method of a string, if you count, this is my string. Now I need to go ahead with the first method called count. Count is returns the occurrence of specified character. Suppose I need to check how many times P is there. If it is twice, so it will return 2. So it will returns the occurrence of specified character. Specified character. Okay. Now the next method called a split method. Basically, split method is string user specified separator. Means suppose I have Python, then Java, two together. I need to divide this, split this. Okay. Then we can use this. It will be splitting the string. Basically, split the string. Just divide this two, and it will give you the Python will be a individual and Java will be the individual. That's how you can use a split. Find is used for searching purpose. If you want to search any character or any full word also, you can use it. Suppose you need to search is P. If it is there or not, you will get to know. If you search directly Python, that is also you can use find method to search that. Replace method. Now, it will return the string by replacing the character with another character. Basically, this will be, suppose you need to replace Java with the C++. Take as example, you need to replace Java with the C++ with the help of replace method. You can do that. It will replace the one string or one particular word to the another character. One character to the another character. And that can be word also. No, in a split, there will be the lots of way, Angelina. I'll tell you the ways. There will be by default will be the space by default, that is space, or the blank one, that will be by default. But we are human being. Manually, we always know we like to do all those features. If you want to divide with the format way, I need to divide from Y. Wherever I got Y, I need to divide. You can do. I'll show you that too in a code, how to split. There will be by default will be the space to split if you won't pass anything. But if you pass, suppose I need to split with the Java, wherever Java keyword will be there, I will split. That is also there. If you want to split with a special character, suppose there is any special character in your particular string, you can do. So manually we can give the splitting character also. This is called a splitting character. We can give that too to split it. By default is space. But if we want to give the character, we can give. Got it? Okay. Now the last one is concatenation. We use a plus as a concatenation operator. Now, concatenation is nothing but just joining the two things there. Suppose I am having a two string. S1 is Python and S2 is programming. So if you want to add those string together, we use a plus operator. It's nothing but S1 plus S2. So whenever we use plus operator in a string, it used like a concatenation and the output will be Python programming. Any doubts? This is what a string methods. Any questions or any doubts till now? Okay, now let's jump to notebook to see all this example now. Okay, split will be, I'll let you know about that 1 second. List and tuple. I just started list after I didn't go with the tuple. I'll come back to the tuple. Okay. Chanchan, don't worry. Anyhow, I'll showing here na the string. I'll explain it again in a notebook too. What is the difference between list and wait? I didn't discuss tuple still. Once I discuss tuple, I'll explain you after. Don't worry. I just explained list. Patik, yeah, split will be na Patik nothing but like if you want to divide the particular string. Suppose you have a big string with you. Let me just show you here directly. Okay, anyhow, I'm going with the string method only first. You will get more idea. Okay. Now let's create a string. Don't worry, guys. I'll explain it again, your string method here. I'm just creating a string here. I'll take a big one because I can use for different purpose also. Okay. Two string I created. The first operation will be your, when you go ahead with the first operation, that is count, how to use the count thing. Okay. Now, str print 1 dot count dot is used to go ahead with any type of method. Okay. Now I need to check how many time O is there. Okay. 4. Now you can cross check your solutions also. How many time 4 will be, sorry, O will be there. And as I use str1, it will take from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 time, right? There is any more? No. So it's a correct answer. So count method is used to count the particular character as well as the word also. It's not compulsory only character. You can use a word to count it. Take this. Okay. Here I'm passing it Python. Yes. Why 0? Case sensitive, guys. Small p. I use capital P. Python is there, but that's a case sensitive. We know. Capital P and count the character in string. That's what I saw. Character also. This is a word and this is a single character. Both we can do it. This will be a single character. This will be a single. It's depend upon you what you want to search it. It will keep. You can search with a space also. All also. Yes. One. It take as a one value. It's there. When you count in string 1, you start from 1, not 0. No, count is, see, my breath, you are taking is a wrong way. Understand. String, it start. It talk about the count. It's not, index start from 0. Index will start from 0. If you see this index will be this only. It is like this only index. But here I'm not worrying about index. My count will be occurrence of the character or a word. Means how many times that is available. Count is that. That's how it will be. Bhavani, if it is 0, it's a case sensitive. Check properly. Did you give the small letter or the capital letter? In string method is not required, ma'am. It is there, na? See, the bracket I given here. That is compulsory. Method is compulsory. This I given already. But I pass the value in the parenthesis. It is there. This is my string in a count method. Okay. I pass the parameter. In the parameter, we pass the value. You want to count all the characters. You need to, okay. We can see, Bhavani, remember, if you want to count methods to use to count a particular character or a word. It's not about you can count all the character, how many are there. No. I just want to count the particular things there. The count method is used for that. Yes, length is a, we can with the, yes, length method is there. With the length method, we can check the length of the string. If you use the length method, that is used to check the length of the string. To count from entire page, then no. there is a restriction, Suraj, right? You can't go with here the count. These are the predefined method. Basically, when you have a predefined method, we have a restriction for that. We can go ahead in that way where we can just go ahead to check with the individual character or a what. Okay. Okay. Now the next one is a split. We'll see the split, how it will be. I'll store it. str1 dot split. First of all, I'm just going with a basic split. See, as I told you, if you go with the basic split, it will just show you the things with the particular space wise. Like with the space, it will be splitting it. But if you want to split it with some different values, you can do that too. There will be in like depend upon your requirement, you can split it that. So what I'll do, I'll show you that too. Here, just what I want to split with the O, I give it inside a parenthesis. You inside the parenthesis, whatever you pass, depend upon that, it works. See, now my string is splitted with that way. You can observe it. Split. This is how also you can split. Wherever they got a O, they split it. That's called your split method. Now there will be a find method. So suppose I need to find the value, print string1 dot find. I need to find the Python -1. It's not there. If it is not there, then it's a negative value. If it is not there, then it's a negative index because they won't get where is Python. P capital, if you observe. It will be a small p. 11 position. 11 position mean, again, it will be the index value. It will be counting the index value. If you observe the index value of that, because that is a position find, what position, what index they find the value. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. P start from 11. That's why they give output as 11. That's how you can use the find method. Find method. Replace method. Next, we'll go ahead with the replace method. I want to replace Python, comma. How to use replace method? Inside the parenthesis, you need to give the main name, which one you need to replace it, and then you need to give here the replacement one. One second, Aman, I'll explain it that too. See, now welcome to Java programming language. Which one you have a doubt? 10th. Okay, sure. Split method. Basically, split method is used to splitting the particular string with the desired requirement. Now, if you go ahead with the basic one, that will be by default, it will be segregate with the space. Welcome to Python programming language. I have one space there. It takes segregate. Now, this one, it's like, I don't want to segregate with the by default one. I give O as to segregate. Now, if you observe here, they got a O here. Welcome. Well, O here, they removed it and they segregate because that's a segregation, splitting. So they remove, well, C. Now, me will be there. Again, T, O. Again, O will be there. Again, segregate. Pyth. Again, O came. Again, segregate. N. PR. Again, O came. Again, segregate. There is no. It's not about only O. You can use anything there, depend upon. Suppose I need to use a if you want to use the particular things, you can use it the particular things there too. This is how we can use a split method. Understood? Sure. I'll go ahead here. Okay. If you want to check the length method as is it like a slicing? Similar type of you can take at like, yeah, you can take the concept of slicing, but not exactly, because we are just splitting the thing. We'll not do much slicing of the particular thing. Yeah, Bhavani, sure, I'll show you, dear. See, if you want to check the length, it's a basic method called length. We used it, and we just need to pass the string name there. It's 38. This is for checking the length of the string. Now, string.find Python, why output is this by default? It's not. No, it's a capital P. By mistake, I put a capital P. See, it's a case sensitive. As we know, Python is a case sensitive. Capital P is not there. It's a small p. My Python is a small p. If they won't get the value, they will return the -1. That's a negative index they return if they won't found the value. There is not there. The value is not available. I'll put. If value is not there. Okay. And the last one will do the concatenation. There you go. See, welcome to Python programming language and Java programming language. I want a space also because it's not visible properly. So I added a space. Okay, this is how we use the concatenation method to add the two strings together. Any questions, any doubt till now? Clear. Okay, let's jump to the list now directly. Now, first of all, we need to create a list. I'll create some combinations of list here. This is a data type. So Ali, it's nothing but a data type. List, tuple, set. It's a sequence data type in Python. List 4, I'm just keeping some values in a V key. It can be short. We can have that too. Okay, like duplicates values. Three, list 4. We'll check the type also. We'll check one type is fine. So this is how we need to create a list in a Python. Okay. Basic, normal way. One more thing. If you want to check the particular value, I just typed it here. You can check with the index value also. As I told you, it will be start from 1. I'm just checking the values. See, 0 will be 10 and put 2. 0, 0, 1, 2. 2 is a 30. So if you want to check with the individual value, we can check with the index value. That is a by default index value in a list. So this is how we created a list. And as we discuss some method, let's work on that method too. So I'm using list 4 as a method working because that list having my combinations of value. Combinations means if I want to short it, I can short it with that. You can use any list for that. The first method I will do append method. As we know, append method is used to add the value in the last of the list. So I'm adding 80. List 4. Sorry, list spelling mistake. Yeah. If you observe in my list 4, 30, 10, 5, 10, 50, 90, 80, 80 is added there. Append method is used to add a value end of the list. Now the next is my reverse method. List 4 dot reverse. List 4. This is how you can reverse the method as well. Okay. If you observe, the list is my reverse that. The next will be my short method. Let me short it. List 4 dot short. By default, if you short the method, it will be short with the ascending order 5, 10, 10, 30, 50, 80. But yes, as you guys ask me, if you want to short it in a descending order, there will be no. Okay, I'll go slow. No issues. Okay. It fast, you feel fast, I'll go slow. Hold on, I'll hold on for me. Shall I wait for 2 minutes? Let you guys finish this much, then I'll go ahead. No worries, guys. Sure. If you're done, let me know this much. I'll go then. I'll wait. Scroll up. Sure. I feel like I go a little fast now. No issue. I'll just hold on myself. P or not. Okay, you append 80 in. Yeah, this is a method. Okay. Remember, understand. List creation is different and method is using the parenthesis. Okay, you can take a user input also, Harshita, but only one thing, as a list is a multiple value, you should know the for loops also. That's why I'm not going with the user input. In a for loop, with the help of for loop, you can take a this directly with the help of for loop, because we have a multiple value and multiple value cannot take without using for loop. That's why we are taking directly, or else we have one more option, Harshita, we call as a list keyword. So suppose you want that, you can go ahead with the list keyword also. For that also, you should have that way of for loop to do it. If you want to see, I can show you once, but you will not understand the reason behind. You don't know the for loop. With the for loop only, you can take a user defined. See, as Harshita, you asked, I'm just giving you for you. But guys, don't go too much. When we discuss the for loop, probably I'll try to touch for loop today, by today itself only. So then you'll get a more clarity. As of now, I'm putting as a comment here. See, Harshita, if you want to take a user define for the list, first of all, we need to just create an empty list. Empty list creation will be like this. Nothing. I need to take a user. Now n equals to integer type, suppose I need it. So I'll go at the same way how we are taking input. Enter the number element. Enter the value or element. Enter the element. Okay. Once you are taking the element is done, next option will be my for loop. For I in range. I know people will not understand. Don't worry. Anyhow, when I go with the control statement, I'll explain it. As of now, just Harshita requested, so I just show you how to take it. Start from 0. comma n till the n value I wanted. Now I'll go with the element of that. What are the element? Element equals to, again, integer. We need to take from the user input. I need a input, enter the value. Done. Now I need to add it in my list. L1.append. What will be the element? Whatever element user will give, I need to add it. Now my print L1. Run. How many elements you want? 3. Values 11, 12, 13. This is how you need to do for the user defined. So that's why I didn't go with user defined, because we won't discuss for loop. See, everything is now connected. Folks, remember that your Python is a big thing. It's not about only 1-2 thing. Slowly, when we learn the new concept, now you need to connect your old concept to the new concept. This is user defined. Harshita, fine? So this is how you need to take it. As of now, you can little bit skip. When I discuss for loop, I'll discuss. Once we data type done, we'll move to the control structure. You'll get to know why this range came. As I told you, this is a operator. Why in came, how we give the value, how it's taken it. So that's how we need to take a list. This is done till short. Yeah, I'm continue. Is it done short? Still this much is done. Shwali, then I'll continue this. Folks, little fast. Yes, good to know. Okay, so here, if you want to on the descending order, which one, Chanchal? Short. Yeah, I'm going with the short here. See, short basically, Chanchal, if you want to use a short, it will short with the ascending order. If you see, this is my list: 80, 90, 50, 10, 5, 10, 30. If I use a short, list 4.short, and I just check that is 5, 10, they will go with the ascending order. Suppose you need a descending order. In our other programming language, we have a keyword called descending on to go ahead. But here, Python doesn't have those keywords. But as a human mentality, if we want it, we want it. But you can do in your changes. There is so many ways for the reverse order. There will be the slicing also, negative index. With the negative index of slicing also, you can reverse it. There will be one more way, that is, we know we are having a reverse keyword. We already use, right? REVERSE, reverse keyword. In the reverse keyword, you can put directly true. True Boolean. True means it will be always work. That is okay. I need to print now. I'll go down and print list for her. See, it's a reverse order. So this is how you can do the sorting for the reverse order. Got it? Now the next one will be check the index of the particular value. List 4, and I need to check the index of 50. Which one? Which one? What is the reverse? What is the error? Tell me. What is the error? Yeah, sure. Mean the, oh, sorry. It's go so. Syntax error, short reverse. Oh, remove this method parenthesis. Swali, just parenthesis. It should not be there because you are keeping reverse inside the parenthesis of other method. So you should not use that parenthesis. That is the wrong error. Just remove that. You'll get an output. Okay. Yeah, Bhavani, which one you want me to keep it, dear? This is fine. This much is fine. Bit up. Okay, sure. This is this much. T will be capital. So Ali, T will be capital. T will be capital. True. T capital. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Fine. What is the error, Bhavani? Tell me. List 4 dot short, the reverse equals to true. Error, what is the error exactly? That if you tell me, I can help you. Reverse is okay. Reverse spelling is mistaked. REVERSE. You put it one V capital. One V you added extra. Spelling mistake. Bhavani, spelling mistake. Check that. Remove V. Mid of that you use one V. Okay. Now let's continue. This will be for index. If you want to check any index of the particular values, you can use index of that. I just check index of 50, that is 2, 0, 1, 2. Done. And the last we have called clear. If you want to clear the list 4 dot clear. If you observe, now empty list will be there. As I told you, when you use this clear method, it will be clear the list, but empty list will be there. The list is empty now. Now, if you want to insert, you can insert it also. Now, as it is there, so I'm going with the list 1 to insert the value. List 1 dot insert. Now, list 1, as I told you, insert will be with the particular position, specified position. So I need to give the index value also and the value also. So my index value 3 and the value I give 100. Now, list 1. So this is my list 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I put it 3 as 100, 0, 1, 2, 3. In a 300 is inserted. So that is how we are using a insert method. And one is there called remove method. Okay. Shift. Yeah. List 1 dot remove. I need to remove my particular specified the thing. I need to remove suppose 50. I need to remove 50. List 1. You can observe the 50 is removed. So with the help of remove method, you can remove the specified. Okay, how to insert? List 4 is already empty. Harshita, if you see that list 4 is already empty, right? Okay. List 4 is already empty. I need to insert in list 4, suppose. List 4 dot insert. When you insert it, give your value wherever you want it. Okay. List 4. It's 20 is there. It's not 0, it's in 1 itself. Now, if you give list 4 dot insert 0, 30. List 4. 30, then 20. You won't see that what is the position, but it will be in a first position. This is how you can do it. In an empty list also. See, I added the things in an empty list. Those are the method in list. I give you 2 minutes, guys. Go ahead with that. If you have any doubts, let me know. Insert multiple value again, Bhavani. We should have this will be there. This. And method, you can insert only single value. There will be no rule to insert it multiple value, but you can use here directly. I use append here now. L1 dot append. Use insert and the value. This will be for the multiple value. This is called for loop is a iterations. Iteration, multiple things, always we need a looping concept. Not about for, we can use while also, both the things are there. So iteration things needed, or else we can go ahead with the single step. Done? Is it done, folks? Okay. 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 So next will be, we call as a tuple. Tuple will be the easy one, tuple. Okay. Basically, tuple is a similar type of ordered collection itself, like a list, ordered collection only, collection of list. And the how we are creating a list, same way we can create a tuple, but we use a circle, like the parenthesis, basically the first one, to create a tuple. For that, with the comma, we can segregate. What will be the syntax? Syntax will be a tuple name equals to, in a bracket, you can give the values. Again, the values will be also a combinations of thing. You can go ahead with integer, float, as well as your decimal and a string. Only one thing, tuple is a immutable, which means you cannot change the nature of tuple. Cannot change the nature. Now, what is the meaning of that? Once you created tuple, it's created. You can't add any value. You can't remove any value. You can check how many values are there. You can check the index. That's all. There is only two methods in a tuple, that is count and is index. This is only the two method. And the question which you guys asked, what is the difference between list and tuple? List is a mutable, the nature can be changed. Tuple is a immutable, nature cannot be changed. And the main thing, in a list, you can do all the manipulations, but tuple not allowed anything. It's not at all allowed. You cannot insert the value. You cannot remove the value. You cannot copy the value. You cannot swap the value. You cannot sort the value. No. Once you create it, done. Now, why then it's used it? Passwords. Sometimes we need a securities, right? Once we done, we done. I'll give you one example. YouTube. In a YouTube, if you observe, if you log in with your single email ID, if you create one YouTube channel with the name of one email ID, are you able to create again with the same email ID with another YouTube channel? Is it possible to create it? You have one email ID, you created one channel, and the same email ID, again you need to go ahead with the different one. No, right? Restrictions will be there. Same thing, tuple. The restriction will be there. Once you create it, create it. If you want to go ahead again, go ahead with a new email ID. They won't allow use the same email ID again and again. Same thing, tuple. Once you create it, it's done. You can't do changes there. So that is the main difference of a list and tuple. Otherwise, yeah, brackets are different. This you can tell. You can tell it's a immutable. But main difference is tuple, we cannot change anything there. But in a list, we can do all the manipulations. Got it? Any questions? Does double numbers allowed? What about double numbers? I didn't get you, my breath. What exactly your doubt? No, not allowed. With the comma only, no, that's not allowed, my breath. It's not allowed. With a comma only, we need to segregate. Yes, duplicates allowed. Duplicates are allowed. I'll show you that. Duplicates are allowed in a tuple also. Now let's create a tuple. See, I added the duplicates also here. The combinations also things are allowed. So that will be, okay, I run it also. T1, T2, T3, T4. So it will be there. And let me add one more. This is for type, just to check the type. It's there. Now, if you want to insert anything, add, that's not possible. Only two methods we can do. T1 dot count method. If you want to count the particular things there, how many times? So I'll just check 10 because I added twice 10. So 2 twice 10 are there. That you can do. And T1 dot index. If you want to check the index of the particular thing, I need to check the index of 10. And remember that whenever we check the index, it's a double, it's there. But first time when they got the value, they will give that index value only or the index. Now, if you just insert it, try to insert the value or append. I just use append directly. Suppose you are trying to do that. See, tuple object has no attribute append. You can't. They will give directly issues because it's a immutable. You can do only this thing with the tuple. We can't do, apart from this, we can't do anything. Any doubts? Okay. Indira, the difference between list and tuple will be the first thing. List is our mutable. When you use list, because that is a famous questions always you got in interviews and all, a list will be a mutable. First of all, mutable means change in nature. Change in nature. Sure. Change in nature. And when we talk about the tuple, it's immutable. We can no change. And list, if you want to create a list with the square bracket, you need to create a tuple. This bracket we need to create. And in a list, the main thing, the manipulation can be done. Manipulation can be done. But with the tuple, not possible. Those are the main difference. Otherwise, it is also a order list. Tuple is also a order list. List also hold in the index value. Tuple is also hold in an index value. Those are the common. So those are the basics difference about your list and tuple. Okay. Done? Folks, done? Okay. Okay. There is a syntax error. Who's that? Indra. Not Indra. Who sent me this? 1 second. Suraj. If you observe it now, your comma, you forget to close the parenthesis, Suraj. Yeah. 10 came in 2 place index. Yes, Indra, 10 came 2 place, as I told you that just now I told, right? Ki what if you have a multiple values, same values here in a tuple or in a list also, whatever the first value will be there in a which position, that will return the index. So 10 will be the first position, it will return the index of that. So now the next data type will be your set data type. Set data type. Now, so basically when we talk about the set data type, till now we saw that lots of disadvantages are there. Okay, that is called duplicates are allowed. Duplicates values are allowed. To remove this duplicates value, they created a new data type called set. If you give also duplicate, they will remove by default. By default. And set is also a collection data type, unordered list. But set is also unordered list. Means what will be the position of your values? You don't know. For me, suppose the value is in 3rd position. For you, that will be in a 5th position. For someone else, that will be the 9th position. So it's an unordered list or unordered sequence things. Okay. Or unordered collection of data type. We can keep unordered collection. Set can be created with this parenthesis. Okay. Not a parenthesis, we call a curly braces. We are using curly braces to create a set. How will create? Set name equals to curly braces, same rules. Integer, floats, multiple things, the same how list and tuple will be there. Only one thing remember, whenever you create a set, if it is your memory, if you create here 10, 20, 30, 10, they will remove 10 by default. And the position you will not know where. There is, you can't check their index, not possible. You can't check their the positions, not possible. Now, why mainly set came? For the method. In a mathematics, did you heard about the set method? Set method, union, intersection, difference. I think you guys know about these methods, right? Folks, set. If it is a, these things will be called as a union. This will be your intersection. And difference will be depend. If it is my set 1, this is set 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 means 10, 20, 30, 30 will be the common value. That will be my intersection. 10, 20 and 40, 50, if you do union, you will got a output. And difference, if you do S1 minus S2 means they will, S1, S2 will be removed. You'll get this one. And if you go S2 minus S1, they will remove this one. You got this one. So that is a difference. So that is the main thing they introduce a set data type. If you want to use all this mathematic operation called union, intersection and difference, you can use set method to use. Those are the methods of set. Apart from that, you have basics method called add. If you want to add the values, you have method. Clear, same method to clear the particular element of the set, remove all the element. List how we have it, same those things. And remove. If you want to remove the particular things, you can remove. Those are the basics method also. You have it for the set. Any questions? This is what a set used for. Basically, it is used for removing the duplicates and use the mathematic methods, union, intersection, difference. Those are the 2 reasons to use a set data type. Sure, Chanchal. I'll repeat again. set is used to remove the duplicates from the element. That is the first thing, removes the duplicates value. And it is used all the mathematics set operation. If you want to create a set with the curly braces, you need to create a set on that. And as we told, it's a unordered list. Unordered list. Its meaning, suppose I created one set, let me create one set, 10, 20, 30. Now, if I print S1, output can be 20, 10, 30. It can be 10, 20, 30. It can be 30, 10, 20. We don't know what will be the output for each and every compile time. How many times you run, it will be a different. The reason behind that, suppose this is my memory. In a memory, there will be some space for the set, surely, but we don't know which position they will hold. They can hold here, they can hold here, they can hold here. In every one has a different position to hold it. That's why it's called an unordered list. Unordered list, but it is a mutable data type. Okay, but it is a mutable data type. Mutable data type means it can be, the nature can be changed. Only tuple is a immutable. Nature can be changed here also. Nature can be changed. So you can add, delete, all those things you can do. And the 2 points will be the main thing for the set of data types to create in a Python. That is, it won't allow duplicate value, and we can use all the set operations like union, intersection, and difference. Apart from that, the basics operations are there: add, clear, and remove. So that's called your set operation. Understood? Yeah. Okay. Then let's dig into the Jupyter Notebook directly. Second. Okay. Now, let's create a set first. See, I'm keeping some duplicates values. And so that will be the combinations all. That is a syntax, Suraj. There is no reason. It's a syntax for a set, because in Python, there will be the different type of data type. List is using square bracket, tuple is using a parenthesis, and set is using a curly bracket. That's a syntax, predefined syntax. Okay, after the reason behind that, those are the things. If you want a multiple values together to hold it, we can use it. And all the different purpose. Tuple data type, as I told you, the email address in YouTube and all, they're using those data type to hold it, to manage it. List is like if you wanted a multiple values together, because you don't have any data types to hold a multiple values together. Set is used like if you don't want duplicate value to be continue, you use set. So that's the way, the reason why we are using this thing. No, it's not about all do the same thing. If you observe, list is holding the multiple values, but duplicates also allowed. Sometime our data sets needed to duplicate to be keep it, we are using that. Sometime we don't want duplicate, then we can't use that. So we have a set. They give you the variety of, see, basically, a developer give you the variety of favor of your things. Now you need to pick up the in a plate. Take as example, in a food plate, you have a gulab jamun, you have a rasgulla, you have a burfis, you have a different sweet snack. Now you need to pick which one to. It look like all the sweets, all are different sweets. Now depend upon your taste, but you need to take. Here also depend upon our database requirement, we need to pick up the things. Look like same, but work is little different. Not fully, small difference are there. Yeah, so that will be list. You can create it. Now, you can observe duplicates are removed, and here and there it's stored. That you can observe it. Okay, now the first method, let me add addition also. When I'm giving some value, I don't know where it will be at. Any position of the things it will be at. So there is no compulsory you need to add it last or somewhere. For you, maybe it's a mid. So that will be in any position of that. Now I need to remove some value. Okay, I need to remove suppose 50. It will remove wherever they got the list, it will remove. And the last one will be clear. So I'll just clear S2. So when you go with the clear, it will clear the particular list, but empty list will be there. Sorry, empty set will be there. So those are the basics one. And then we have a union of the particular thing. For the union, intersection and division method, we should have a 2 set of the things there. S1 already there. So I'm keeping some S5 where I will hold particular things with some common value. Because here I have 10, 20, 30, 40 to 30, 40, 80, I'll keep as a common. 300. Just to do all the operation. So S1 dot union of S5, you can get, this is a union. S1 dot intersection of S5, that will be the common. 30, 40 will be the common. Now S1 dot difference of S2 will be this, and difference will be differ if you go with the S2 of S1, because it's depends some like a different way. So okay, this is nothing for S2. Okay, not S2. Oh, I did some mistake here. S2 has a empty list. So it will be going ahead with the SM550. Do this set operation or list? No, we can't. After we can't do this. This is for only set. We can't do this operations in your list and tuple after. It's just you can use it with the set. So those are the methods, folks, in a set. I'll give you 2 minutes. Go ahead with this. If you have any doubts regarding this, let me know. This is fine, na tuple. Index of 10 you are counting. I did not get index value. Okay. Okay. I got it. Why? The reason you won't use a print statement. Do you remember I told you? Okay, next line I got. Yes. As I told you, Babani, the last time also, if you use without print statement to print this thing, last one only it will be giving the output. But see, the last line of that, use print of t1.index, print of t1.count. You'll get both output. Use print keyword. If it is done, let me know, folks. Yeah, see, Bhavani, those are like when you use a single cell. See what I'm talking about in a single cell. If same thing, if I'm taking this one, okay, in a single cell, if you keep without print statement, the both the things, then it always take the last one. See, I won't get the first one output. So that is the way of single cell. If you won't use print statement and give directly to access that, it just take the last one as a output. It will not take the first one. It will re-update it the output. First of all, it will run. It will add the output, but again it will remove and add the new one. So that's why I told if you use here print statement in the same cell, there is no mistake on a code. Just I want a both to be print, then you need to use a print statement there, both to be printed there. So that is what I told you to go ahead. Now understood? Okay, fine. Is it done? Okay. Now we'll go with the last sequence operator called dictionary. Similar, it's have a little difference. Let's discuss that. Because only the reason I'll tell you, when we use as a output directly, this is my memory output string. Okay, if I hold s equals to s1 equals to 10, s2 equals to 20, s1 s2, if I my code. So basically what happened, the first line when it's a memory, it will hold 10, but when s2 got there is no location to print. We don't have to display statement. So what it will overwrite that. It will remove the 10, it will overwrite 20. That's why we got the last output. There is a operation is going on inside that called a overwrite method. Overwrite. It will overwrite the first value and it will put the second one, because there is no way to give it to that. That's how the single cell, if you won't use the print statement, that's how it's happening. Difference is different. Union is different, Swali. Let me tell you, it's a mathematic concept. Okay, if you have a two sets, Swali, in that suppose 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, union means the common element they will not take, only the other element will be take. If you use union, the output will be 10, 20, 40, 50. That is a union. Intersection means the common element 30. Difference means A minus B. They are using like that. If it is A, this is B. A minus B means 10, 20, 30, negative. B is 30, 40, 50. So 30, 30 can be cancelled. Minus B, 10, 20 will be your output. You can cross check with that. 10, 20 will be output. The same thing, B minus A, if it is there, then 30, 40, 50, 30, 40, 50 minus 10, 20, 30. 30, 30 cancel, 40, 50 will be the answer. So this is how the difference works. Understood? Got it, dear. That's a mathematic concept, okay? Now let's dig into the dictionary. Dictionary data type. Basically, dictionary data type is also used to create with the curly braces, but here the trick is they are using a key value pair. Key value pair. With the colon, you need to segregate that. The first value always indication of key, and that can be any data type. And one more thing, you can use here list also. Inside is key and value. Any data type. That's why I told any data type you can use it. Colon. For value also, any data type. But dictionaries, is it mutable? Yes. Is it also mutable? The nature can be changed. It's like a dictionary. How the dictionaries are, the numbers and the things, the same thing. Only one thing here, the key value pair will be there. With the commas, you can give how many key value pairs are there. And with the colon, you need to give it. Suppose I create a dictionary D1, key will be suppose 1, the value will be suppose John. This is how also you create 2, again, okay, you can create it. You can reverse it also. You can give 2 string also, it's fine. Those are the dictionary. Okay, I forget to give you the keywords for tuple and set. Okay, let me tell you. No one asked me also. Tuple will be TPULE, that is a by default keyword. For set also SET set. For dictionary DICT. This is a predefined keywords. Okay, that's a predefined keywords. Now, for dictionary, we have some methods because only key value pair. So we don't have so many methods. The methods are like a get method is there, and then keys method will be there. Get keys, values, items. How many items you have? And if you want to remove anything, we have a pop method. Okay, predefined method, Suhali, do you remember when I go with the list one? I told you like we can go with the, if we need to take the individual like for loop, with a for loop we can use it. Here also those are the predefined keywords. If you want to take some values in a with a for loop, you can use predefined method also to take the value from the user. That's a class. Basically that's a class or keyword, like how integer int where you used it to take the values, right? Let me tell you the things. N equals to, you use integer int to take the value. Here you can use directly list to take the values. List, list to take the value. That will be used in a always in a user defined. Integer, float, how user defined int use, float is used. Same thing. List, tuple, set, everything used like that. Understood? Okay. And the dictionary has some method called get. Get method will give you all the values. It will return the value for given key. What are the given keys are there, that will return. Key will return all the key values. Values will return all the values, whatever we created. Items will return both key value. Pop means if you want to remove any element from the key, you can use. Particular, like if you want to remove anything for the value, with the key, which key? With the key value. Suppose I need to pop 1. The key, this will be removed. With the key, if you want to remove anything, we need to use a pop. So those are the method which we used in a dictionary. Let's move to Jupyter Notebook to see how it's work. You can use anything, okay? There is no compulsory. I'm just keeping some dictionary things here. My dictionary is created. Let me just print it. And let me check the type of D1. I check the type. And the first thing I need to check, D1.get. What are the values are there? Oh. Yeah, sorry. You need to pass the keys there. What keys values you want to check. That with the get one, then it will be the key, D1.keys. Keys. It will give all the keys value. D1.values. It will give all the values, whatever you created. D1.items. Items will give you all the items values of key value pairs, whatever you have it. If you want to popped it, pop will be popped with the method. Pop Python is done, D1. Python will be not there. So those are the method to do all into the dictionary. Go ahead with that. I'll give you 2 minutes. If you have any doubts, let me know. And in meanwhile, let me tell you what are the mutable. Pop again. Yeah, sure. Pop is used to give the key here. What is the key? You have it. You need to change it and you need to delete it. Let me show you one thing. If I created a here, starting will be my suppose Python. Okay. And here I'm giving some value 1, 2, 3, comma. Here I'm giving here Java. So it's not compulsory. We need to give that and then 4, 5, 6. Now, if I want to go at D2, if I want to just pop it, D2 dot pop, we need to give the key here. So my key is Python. If I give Python here, it's popped. Now D2, if you check, it is Java 456. That's how you need to pop. Key things you need to say, forward in a pop, in a parameters or parenthesis. Understood, Sanchal? Okay, ma'am, can we use a keyword called remove? Okay, remove, if you used it here, D2 dot remove, it will suppose 1 D1 dot remove of 2. It won't, because dictionary has no attribute called remove. We have only pop. Those are the predefined methods, because remove is used in a list. So some methods we can't use here. But one thing, pop can be used in list also. Pop method is worked in list too. Okay, and meanwhile, when you are going with this one, let me tell you what are the mutable and unmutable data types you have it. Mutable data types are list, dictionary, and set. Otherwise, all are immutable. That is integer, float, boolean, tuple, string, all are immutable. Once you create it, we won't change. Only list, dictionary, and set, 3 are mutable data types. That is also one type of important thing you should always know about that. The last one is your boolean type. Let me just go ahead with that. Boolean type, this is nothing, true and false. We can check with the, we already used it. I'm just checking with the type, because Boolean hold the true and false things. Type of true, type of false. True or false comes under the Boolean data type. So those are your all the data types concept in Python. Any doubts, any questions till now? With this, your data types are finished. If you have any doubts, any question, let me know. No. Okay. Shall we proceed then? Okay. So now I will be discussing about the things called slicing. Concept called slicing. Okay. Now, basically, when we talk about the slicing, it's a features in Python that allows you to access specified part of sequence, specific parts of a sequence. If you want to see the particular part, so with the help of slicing, we can do that. Basically, in slicing, we create a subsequence, which is initially a sequence that exit another sequence. Basically, with the help of slicing, we can do all those particular things. Now, we have two ways to do the slicing. Syntax will be any string or any data type name. I'm keeping as a string or data type name. Inside the square bracket, start and end index. Start and end index. Another way, string. Again, any data type, you can use integer or the name of the particular thing, list also. Start, integer we can't. We should have a sequence. The string has a sequence, list has a sequence, tuple we can't. Then we have set have a sequence. So that's how you can do. It should be order list, int, and a step. So those are the two we need to do for the slicing. Now end is, remember, whenever you give any index value for end, it's always going with the end minus 1. 1 is less. Steps is means like a jump. If you want to jump any of the things, you want to skip any one of the things, we use a steps here. Start in same rule. Here you can use the negative index also. In a slicing, you can use a negative index also. If you want to see the reverse of the particular thing, you can directly use the reverse thing and you can use it the particular negative index to take that. This is how the slicing. Let's see in a notebook directly, then you'll get a more clarity how the start end will be work for the slicing purpose. Only two rules will be followed: start end, and step. Now, first of all, I'll show you both the things, string also, one list also. You will get a more idea if list slicing happen to how it will be. I create one list first of all. Let me create a list. Okay. List create. Already I created previously, now it's taken that. Let me check something else. Old list is taken, it's capital L. Yeah. No. List we can. I created list. Set also is not an order list, so we can't do that. Tuple, so it's not possible. Dictionary also we can do with the keys. Dictionary we can do the slicing. List we can do. String we can do. Set not possible because there is no ordered list. How we'll do the slicing? And tuple, it's immutable. It's not at all possible. Okay, the first one. If I go with L1 and I won't give anything, start and end, it will take starting to last. I won't give any value, it will take start to last. Now suppose I want the start to be from 2 and last I won't give anyone. So it will take the last end directly. By default, it will take the last one. 2 means 0, 1, 2. See, it start from 30. Same thing if I give L1 and I won't give the first one, but I give the last one is 4. So it will take the first one as a default with the last first one, and the last will be 4. 4 is 4 minus 1, 3. Then 0, 1, 2, 3. See, this 40 is there. I told you end will be minus 1 always. Done. So this will be your, now if I go with L1 of steps 1, okay, where we just give, last I won't give, and the third one I want to give a jump of 2. See, jump of 2. Now this one you understand properly. Okay, let me give first L1 here and this one. Now when I give 2 as a step, okay, if you observe it here, this particular list, 10 is there. I want to start from 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I give starting 1. So it will start, and I won't give anything to last. Jump 2. 1, 2. 20 start. 1 jump, 2 jump. 40. Again, 2. 1 jump, 2 jump. 60. Again, already stopped. So this is how the jump happening. It's 2 happening. 1, 2, skip. 1, 2, skip. 1, 2, skip. Like that they are doing it. First 20 start, it skip this one, again 40, 50, again. So this is how the particular jumping also happening when you use the steps. It take a steps, extra step. It just go with the extra step. That's called your step part for the particular slicing. Now here also you can do all these changes and all. You don't want to give that, you can give directly 3 also. It will be taken. Okay, it's a capital L. 1 second. It will take. Then if you want to give here, it will be holding the negative value also. If you give -1, it will reverse the string or reverse the list. Do you remember there is a one way to reverse the list, that is reverse method. This is another way to reverse it with the index value -1. -1 will be used to negative indexing to reverse it, and I'm giving in a steps. There is nothing like that. So it will reverse from the back and starting to last I give it. So it gives that. But you can do here also some changes. If you keep it here and you need to start somewhere, you can give the values. That also it will be work. And in this negative index also, you can change the not -1 always. You can give -2 as well to go with the jumping for the backward side. What is this subsequent colons? See, ma'am, we do slicing in data. Okay. After colons are nothing but segregation of 3 part. First is start, end, and the last one will be your step. Sure, Angelina, I'll explain it again. Let me give you the L1. This is my L1. Let me take there. I won't take anything here. I just taken 2 as a particular thing. Okay. Now, let's tell you how it's work particular 2 here for the step. Sure. I'll explain that too. I'll go one by one. So here, this is my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As start and end, I won't give. This is my start. This is my end. I won't give any value for start. I won't give any value for end. I just give as a jump one, the skip one. The step one is 2. Now what happened? 2 means one step they will take. It start from 0. It start from 0. 10 give the output. Now it takes a steps. 2 step it need to take to print the next one. Step 1. Step 2, 2 step taken, then 30 printed. Again, from here, again 2 steps. Step 1, step 2, 2 step taken, 50 printed. Again, it will take step 1, step 2, 2 step taken, 70 printed. This is how the steps are taking. Understood, Angeline? Okay, got it. And the -1, 5. Okay, let's go with the backward. So if you observe, I give that. I want that to be end with the this one. Okay, 5. -1, -1, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I give the last one is a 5, this is only the pending. That's how the -1 will be giving the 70. It's a backward one because negative index we give it. So the things also will be the negative index way. That's how Indira it's work. So those are the slicing concept with the list you can create. I'll just create a small string one. That's your task to go ahead. You can do the slicing with this as well. Okay. I'll keep both. Okay. Like positive index start from 0, does negative, no. Indexing exit. Negative indexing not exist, but yes, we can take -1 to negative index, but it will take 0, 1, 2 only, but it will take in a backward way. It will reverse the string, basically. It will reverse and hold the values. 0, 0, 0. It starts from 0, not -1, 0. Just we use -1, -2. That means it is taking a negative one, the reverse order, but holding will be 0. Any doubt, any questions till now? Practice once, you will get an idea. If not, after that also, you can ask me, I'll explain it again. No issues. Hey, session is not done till now, okay? Wait. Today I will take some 10-15 minutes more. So it's not done, guys. So don't ask all recording and all. Harshita already informed to the support team. They informed me ki, by this week you will get all the access soon. You'll get all the things in LMS. You guys are using, right, LMS, so you'll get it that. I'll share this file, Chanchal. You can practice in Jupyter Notebook. And anyhow, you'll get so many ways to do all those things slowly. So don't worry, be patient. For as of now, how I'm giving to the way, follow the steps and practice it. Regarding these things now, I don't want to discuss here. You just check with the support team and then you guys can continue. Okay, so it is help everyone and for discussion, but there is no response. Just check Swali about this one, sir. Okay, you already checked. I'll inform again the support team about this. Sure, I'll inform, guys. You can go ahead with those things, but I'll inform once and let you back to know. Is shared only in the session or it's uploaded? It's uploaded also. It's shared to here also, as well as I'm sharing in the session and support team also sharing with you guys. No issue, Shomi. You can go ahead. I just taken a 10 minutes more, 10 or 15 minutes. You can check the recording if needed. Swali, can you please put the things to the support team, guys? It will help. So I'll take just 10 minutes, okay? Not more than that, don't worry. Okay, Suhali, I'll inform again today. Don't worry. I'll inform it again. Be patient. Sachin. You give -1 only, na? L1 of my. Because that you just give the first one. You are not doing slicing one. That's why they give the -1. They are taking the last value. Okay. Any other doubts or shall we proceed? Done, right? Shall we proceed, folks? Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead. Now we'll be discussing about the new concepts called a control structure or control statement. Okay. We call as a control or conditional. Conditional, or we can call as a control also. Control statement. Now, what is the meaning of conditional and control statement? Basically, the control and conditional statement are the statement which is used to manage our code for the particular concepts. Now, when the requirement come, now onwards with this, we'll be start writing a code by ourselves. Where we are having this type of conditional or control statement, where we can include the things with the managing our flow, managing the flow of the code. That's called your conditional or a conditional statement based on our outcomes. Now, conditional statement include if statement, if else statement, and we call as a LP ladder. So those are nested if else statement. Those are my conditional or control statement work. Like how it will work, those are all the predefined keyword. Conditional and control statements are nothing but those are my predefined keyword which include if else, LP, and nested if. We'll discuss the first one. If you want to use a if statement, how you'll use it, the condition, there is no rule. Those are the predefined data flow. You need, depend upon our requirement, we need to use it. If we'll use like if condition. Now onwards, you will get an indentation issue. I'll show you how to remove that also, indentation issue. Condition. Boolean data type I already covered, Bhavani. I told you it's like a true and false. That's all the Boolean data type, and show the type also. I'll show you again when I move to the Jupyter notebook, that one. If condition colon, that's a compulsory, it's a syntax and a body of if. This is your indentation issue. It will be a space. We are not using any bracket and all. We need to manage one tab space. So don't go with tab. The best option is entered it after that. Whatever the position you get it, give your body. Body will be depend upon the code, what you wanted. So suppose I'll put the if condition. If I take a variable v equals to 10, if v equal 10, print welcome. So basically, if this condition satisfied, then only they will come inside the body of if. The condition need to be satisfied and true. If it is false, it will come out. It will not go inside the if block. So that's how if work. And if you have a condition called if else, the syntax will be if condition body else no condition, directly colon body. So basically here, if the condition true satisfy, then this will be run. This body will walk. If this condition false, then it will directly jump to else body and it will run. So at a time, one will be run. So take as example, write a program to find even odd numbers. Okay. Okay, I'm not going with, okay, let's take this example only. Write a program to find, okay, I'll repeat first, then I'll go. There is a two statement called if statement and if else statement. If statement, when you work on that, the things will be if the condition, suppose condition, if the condition is satisfied, Chanchal, this condition if true, then only body will be run, or else it will come out directly. It won't run. This particular body will not run. There will be one more statement, control statement called if else. In that, what happened? What will be the syntax? If condition body and then else. Need to follow. Yeah, oops concept are there. Not now. It's a control statement. We don't follow now. Oops will be there. Still, we won't reach to oops. We are in a control statement. We'll be talk about the oops in a next session. If condition body, else body. Here, what happened? Those are Bhavani. This is our all a flow, data flow. How you'll manage your code. If condition, when you take, if this condition is true, then the body will run. If this condition is false, then else body will run. So if I take an example, variable equals to 10, if variable equal 20, print var, or else print var. So here what happened? It's check the condition. 10 is equal 20? No, it's false. So it will not run. It will go else block and it will print this. So this is how if else and if block is for. Now you understood? Yes. Okay. Now let's see this in a Jupyter notebook. You'll get a more clarity. Okay. So conditional statement, first we'll go with if. Basic will take a value, num equals to user input. Now onwards, as I told you, you should take from user always. Dynamic time. If num is greater than 10, oh, sorry, it's not ID, it's if greater than 10. Now, this is called a indentation. Enter it. Don't believe on tab space also. Enter, you never get the indentation issue. Or else now onwards, indentation issue will be there. Too much. So follow that. If you follow my approaches, what I'm giving to you, you will feel you'll never get the indentation issue. If you won't follow that, you will get that. See, I give now 11. Welcome. If I give 1, nothing. I'll put outside if block. This is my outside. If I came out from if block will be continue with this particular space, the same line. If you want outside, come back. Whatever I'm giving outside, every time will be showing end. Okay. Now, suppose I'm giving 11, it gives welcome and end. But suppose I'm giving here 1, it gives only end. So depend if the condition satisfy, it will go inside the if block or else it won't go. That's called your if statement. Now the next one is your if else. And if else first, let's take the value n equals to, we'll do one basic example. Okay, first we'll see that how it's work, then we'll do one example on if else, one program. Int input, enter the value. If n is greater than 10, print greater value. Now come back. This thing you need to follow. Come back. This is a if block. You need to come out from if, then else will come. Print lesser value. Run. I give 1, lesser value. If I give 11, greater value. So if the condition satisfy here, then it will print greater value. If it is false, then it will print lesser value. Now let's write a small code for that. Write a program to find a number. A number is even or odd. No, I will suggest you, if you are a first time, if you are writing a code, then I have some suggestion for you guys how to start writing a code. Okay. If it is the first time you start writing a small code, the first step, read the problem. That is my personal suggestion, you guys. If you follow this, you'll be the best developer. Read the problem. Understand the problem. Okay. Find out the logic. And the logic is always mathematic logic. It's not computer logic. Cross-check with your output. Then start writing code. Don't directly jump to here and use pen and paper or any notebook. Don't jump directly to the Jupyter notebook to do that. That will be the first mistake if you are a first time writing a code. If you are already habituated writing a code in another programming language, then go ahead, no issue. This is for the learners who just first time they are taking a favor of this particular coding. Follow this. You never get an issue. The same follow step, if I take this, first of all, what I have to do, I'll read the question. We write a program to find a number is even and odd. Okay. What is my problem statement? EVEN, even, odd. Now I will think, what are the even numbers? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, continue. What are the odd numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, continue. Okay. So what will be the logic for even odd? Logic means whatever the things will be divided by 2, it is always a even number if it is there. Okay. Then think, if I'm taking from user 4, if I divide by 2, what is the value? 2 2 is a 4, 0. Which means if I got 0, there is nothing pending. That is my even number. If I taken as a 5, if I divide by 2, there will be some value will be remainder. Then what is the operator? We have it in our Python. There is a modulus operator which holds the remainder, because the remainder will be the playing a role here. So I got a logic. Okay, any number, if I modulus of 2, if it is equal 0, that means that's the even number. Logic solved. This is my logic done. Now I will start writing a code at here. When logic is done, then I will start writing. Sure, Harshita, no issue. I'll just finish it this one. Bhavani, again, if you won't give properly the indentation, it will get this. Follow the step how I told you. Just enter it and give that. Or share me the code, I will check that. Now, first thing, I will take input and integer input, enter the value. Okay, done. Next is if n modulus of 2 equal 0, then print even, else print odd. And now you can give the dynamic way how you want it. You got it. So this is how you need to use a if-else statement in a Python. In this, I'll just stop the session for a day. If you have any doubts, let me know. Yeah, Bhavani, I'm going through. Okay, let me take your things here. Okay, see, this is the issue. Your else has space. Remove the space. That's all, Bhavani. Remove the space. Understood? You need to remove that space. So folks, I'll just stop it here, and now you have a good weekend. Practice everything, whatever we discuss, and then we'll continue with the things. I'll share the sheet now. 1 second. Do you have any doubts, any queries, folks? Oh, sorry. We'll be in the next class. Indra, shall I continue with that in the next session? Is it fine for you? Ma'am, do not forget to solve my problem. After, I remember that. Sure. I'll come up with that. And if I got soon, I'll just let you know. Sure. Thank you, Indra, because you almost taken 20 minutes extra already. So almost people are leaving. So I want whenever I'll explain anything, any queries, everyone should be there to understand that. So I'll just remind me once, okay? The next session. Morning itself, I'll go ahead with your query first, then I'll go ahead with the new topics. I think, folks, it will be on Tuesday. The next session. No, it's on Tuesday, not on Monday. It's Tuesday. Yes. So we'll continue again on Tuesday. Meanwhile, practice. If you are new on a coding, you need to practice a lot, because see, no one can help you regarding the practicing thing. You are the one who need to help yourself. So practice properly, okay? And if you have any doubts, be free to ask me anytime. I'm always welcome guys for any type of doubts. I'll help you guide you. You will just
rectify that and go ahead with the other things. Okay. So that's all for a D. How to contact? You have support team, right? Just bring them. They will arrange a call with me. No issues. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Aftab, and you too. Thank you, guys, and happy weekend also. Enjoy with the preparations also. We'll do that. So thank you, guys. Good day. Bye. See you again on next week. Practice in a Jupyter notebook, Chanchal. That's what option only.